Throughout the years, many enthusiasts have come up with their own 5-year plans for each theme park, but here we'll venture off into the next decade. So for today, let's take a look at what's on the horizon for SeaWorld Orlando. Do keep in mind that everything I'm about to say is not confirmed by SeaWorld Entertainment, it's just my personal take on what I believe will open and close in the next 10 years at SeaWorld Orlando. Obviously, most of this will likely not happen, but it's always fun to try and predict the future in the theme park industry. Now with that said, let's get into it. We're going to start off with 2022, which brought the new Premier Rides multi-launch family coaster, Icebreaker. Icebreaker delivers some surprisingly powerful airtime, so it's a pretty fun ride for what it is. Also this year, the Sky Tower reopened after being closed since the COVID-19 pandemic forced the attraction to be shut down. Moving on to 2023, this will be the year of the long-awaited B&M surf coaster, rumored to be named High Surf. The train design will be a modern stand-up coaster that will supposedly be much smoother and more comfortable than B&M's older creations. This attraction is rumored to open in the spring of 2023. Also this year, I'm expecting Antarctica Empire of the Penguin to fully reopen with its trackless dark ride system still intact. There's been quite a few rumors over the past couple of years that this thing is long gone, just like the Wild Arctic Motion Simulator, which yes, that is actually defunct. But I'm still holding out for a 2023 opening for Antarctica Empire of the Penguin. I wouldn't expect many changes at all to the ride, but it would be nice to see the park have at least one indoor attraction that families can enjoy together. 2024, the year after the surf coaster opens. I think at the beginning of this year, there will be a new front gate for the entire park fully constructed and ready to welcome guests. With the surf coaster being so close to the main entrance of the park, it only makes logical sense to update the area that gives guests first impressions when entering SeaWorld Orlando. Also this year, I'm expecting a major Aquatica expansion. Aquatica is SeaWorld's water park just across the street from the main park, and currently a lot of construction is going on over there right now. Some of that construction work is for a new parking lot in order to free up space near Aquatica's slide complexes. In terms of what slides we could actually see, I think we'll finally see that long-rumored water coaster. These are fantastic attractions that provide splashes and thrills. Next up is 2025, and I think it's time for SeaWorld to up their theming game. You know, Universal's Epic Universe is opening up around this time, which will quite possibly have the best theming anywhere in the state of Florida, if not the country. Let's say SeaWorld wants to get in on that action. Wild Arctic has been begging for an update for the past, couple decades now, so let's give this ride the love and attention it deserves. How about a modern, state-of-the-art flying theater from Dynamic Attractions? They could build something similar to Soarin' at the Disney parks, or even the recently opened Skyfly Soar America at the Island in Pigeon Forge. Maybe even splurge for 2 theaters in the same building to help increase capacity. Will this happen? No, because each theater is around $15 to $20 million a piece. But as the point of this video suggests, it's always fun to dream big. Oh yeah, also I think Kraken should get retracked this year. SeaWorld has had several chances to absolutely demolish this coaster and build something new, but they never do. The park has a special attachment to Kraken, so why not just fully update it? Not just a repaint, I'm talking giving it the incredible Hulk coaster treatment. 2026, this is a good one. When people visit SeaWorld Orlando, what's one area of the park that literally no one goes to? That's right, the Turtle Reef section. This small area holds an indoor theater attraction that has just gotten very run down over the years. So let's just tear that entire building down. No need for it anymore. Let's get another roller coaster for SeaWorld. It'll have been 4 years since their last one. Now, what type of coaster? Guys, SeaWorld needs an actual family coaster, not Icebreaker. That's a borderline thrill ride that's advertised as a family coaster. We need something with like a 40-inch height requirement or below. Look no further than the Gerstlauer Family Coaster. Basically, just put a Fire Chaser Express style of ride in this plot of land here, and it would actually bring guests over to this side of the park. Maybe even spruce up the area with a few family flat rides a la SeaWorld San Antonio, maybe a thrilling one like a clone of Tidal Surge, add a new quick service restaurant, a few shops, and you pretty much got yourself an entirely new Turtle Reef themed land. It would really breathe new life into this otherwise completely dead area of the park. Moving on to 2027, how about that long-rumored SeaWorld Orlando on-site hotel? Originally this project was going to be built at the front of the park, but now with the B&M surf coaster and the new front gate proposal, there's no space for that there. How about right next to Aquatica? There's still a lot of space over there for a new SeaWorld hotel, and there will probably still be more than enough space for yet another Aquatica expansion. By 2027, I guarantee there will be some new water slide concept in the water park industry that SeaWorld will want to jump on for the Orlando park. What that concept is, I have no idea, we'll just have to wait and see. For 2028, let's overhaul Journey to Atlantis. This ride is old and needs a major refurbishment. Journey to Atlantis opened to the public in 1998, so it'll have been 30 years since the ride opened once 2028 comes around. A cool fresh refurbishment for this awesome water coaster for its 30-year anniversary would really be a nice gift. I'm talking about retracking portions of the ride, updated effects, and of course bringing back the original storyline. This addition would solidify SeaWorld Orlando as a proper player in the Orlando theme park competition. Dark rides and theming really help that, and I do think one day eventually SeaWorld will realize that. Staying on track with dark ride additions, let's get another one for 2029. How about that old concept for a SeaWorld Jeep Rescue dark ride? Personally, I could see this attraction being a much tamer version of Animal Kingdom's dinosaur ride. Now where would it go? Well, I do believe that SeaWorld Orlando's live shows are on a downward trajectory this decade. We already saw the removal of several shows over the years due to the impacts of COVID-19, and right now the park is only offering 3 different shows per day for their guests to enjoy. Therefore, I'd say it's pretty safe to assume that the indoor Nautilus Theater, which is located next to Mako, is on its last legs. This building takes up approximately 34,000 square feet, and that is more than enough space for a sizable dark ride, especially if they want to utilize 2 separate floors of the building, which essentially doubles the size of the building the park is able to work with. Dinosaur at Animal Kingdom uses 2 floors, so I can see this as a possibility. Moving on to 2030. After 2 years of back-to-back dark ride additions / renovations, the park will probably take a year off. Maybe just a couple smaller additions for this year. At this point, it'll probably be time for Manta, the B&M flying coaster, to get retracked, just like how Kraken would have been theoretically retracked by now, as I explained earlier in this plan. I also wouldn't be surprised if we receive yet another slide complex at Aquatica. I think SeaWorld really wants to keep this water park as the best water park in Orlando, Florida, and if that means constantly adding new slides, then so be it. Finally, we have 2031. We gotta go out with a bang here, so how about a new roller coaster? I think something along the lines of SeaWorld San Antonio's Wavebreaker the Rescue Coaster would fit very well here at SeaWorld Orlando. This Intamin motorbike coaster appeals to the family audience, which is definitely a type of attraction SeaWorld Orlando needs more of in order to compete with other theme parks in the immediate area. Now where would this new coaster actually go? How about filling up that big lake in front of Infinity Falls and giving this section of the park a new attraction to really round out the area, along with that new SeaWorld Jeep Rescue dark ride. Well, there we go guys, that is my 10-year plan for SeaWorld Orlando. Obviously, most if not all of this will not happen, but it's always fun to try and predict the future of the theme park industry. What do you want to see come to SeaWorld Orlando this decade? Let me know in the comments down below, as I love to interact with you all. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys out on the horizon. The theme park horizons.